Hey everyone, welcome to Princess Gay. I'm your host Connie, and today we are here to react to well, we're here to react to Cobra Kai season 2 episode 7. Yeah, I'm definitely excited. Last episode we had finally gotten back to it, and we were just kind of dealing with the fallout of things as well as getting new students at Miyagi-Do and Johnny reuniting with his childhood friends for one last big hurrah, as one of them was literally on his deathbed, and they gave him one hell of a final night. But we see that Kreese is also trying to continue his bid to take control of Cobra Kai, and is luring others like Miguel to his side. He's trying to set up things to probably make it, I would assume, look like Johnny is losing his touch or something. And he's going to turn some of these students against him. That's my guess. Though what happens after that, I don't know. If Kreese does take full control of Cobra Kai again, and Johnny's like kind of kicked to the curb, he and Daniel would probably have to work together. Either that, or they'd be going in separately, Johnny independent, and obviously someone with Daniel to kind of like team up on against him, but not actually like, be working together exactly in the in the next tournament or whatever. I don't know. We'll just have to see where it all goes, and how things progress from here. But I'm excited to get into this next episode, so we're just going to do so. Hopefully it ends up being as good. Hopefully we end up getting some answers or getting some progression. We'll see. In the meantime, though, let us get into it. So, when the screen fades to black, pause this redirect and go to the description below. Follow the link to the reaction, and after you watch it, come back here to the redirect and resume play. Because after it fades black and then fades back in, everything from that point forward will be my afterthoughts and will contain spoilers to the episode. So, that being said, thank you so much for tuning in, and I will see you at the reaction. And we are back, and we'll begin with spoilers in 3, 2, 1, now. Another really good episode here. I'm really happy that Johnny finally stood up against Kreese and told him to hit the road, because this was needed. Kreese's involvement this season has been just making things so much worse and has been progressing things down a very bad road. And so Johnny was kind of lulled into the entire war zone that Kreese had seen in all of this, but he realized that things have been progressing too far, that it's been getting too militant, and that he needed to change things, that he needed to bring things back and stop Kreese from being able to affect these kids like this any further, at least. Which is definitely a good thing. And I say kids, they're mostly kids. I mean, Stingray's obviously older, but still. And what's Stingray's plan there, I'm gonna say, was not actually bad. Like he wasn't actually like doing anything overly aggressive or bad. He just did a sneak attack, and he just held on to Miguel and then pulled the headband from him. He didn't actually go too far. And I'm happy for that. But he also really earned that win. That was one hell of a strategy. I have to give him massive props for that. Um, but we also have Daniel in this episode, fucking everything up. While we have Johnny kind of going on a rise right now, he's taking his dojo back and finally standing up to Kreese. We have Daniel on a drop, and not because of the ways he's teaching. In fact, his teaching's actually doing well, especially with Dimitri, who's making some notable progress. The issue is that he's so insanely focused on the training, that he's so insanely, like, intensely focused on nothing but that he's been ignoring his actual job, the car dealership he owns. He's been ignoring his wife, who is waking up to an empty bed and is just feeling, abandoned. He promised balance here, like she said. He promised that this wouldn't take over his life and that he would have a balance between this and his family and his job. But he hasn't been. He's been, especially after Kreese came to the dojo, he's been focusing so intensely on this that it's like he doesn't have room for anything else. The fact that he ignored the lunch with Anoush and knew he was missing it too. He saw that on his phone. He knew he was missing it, and then just after that continued to ignore his phone. The fact that he did that is evidence enough that he's going too far. He's becoming too obsessed. And there's nothing wrong with wanting to do this. There's nothing wrong with that. Like, his wife even made that pretty clear. But it's just that there has to be that balance. The way he's doing it right now, he's ignoring the other things in his life that are important. His family, his responsibilities. This is not working. He's got to balance it out. The best way to do so would probably be to schedule certain days and times for karate practice. Have it be more scheduled to where it's not an everyday thing, and to where it's set up in a way that doesn't take away from family and dealership responsibilities. That's all that needs to be done. It's literally that simple. The problem is, I don't know what he's going to do here. I mean, obviously, it's very clear he understands that he's been fucking up. It's very clear. But at the same time, he's just so obsessed with this. And again, Kreese's dropping by did not help by any means. That very much did not help. So, hopefully, he dials it back. Now, the next question is, what's going to happen next? Where is this going to go for the finale? There's 10 episodes this season, right? Let me just check to be sure. Try to check. Stop. Every time I highlight it, it like disappears. Yeah, there's 10 episodes. So there's 3 more. Where is this going to go? How is this season going to end? I honestly could not even begin to tell you. But I'm definitely interested. And I like that Miguel came to give the Medal of Honor back. That was really great of him, and showing Robbie there that he's not as bad as everyone else, and that he's willing to, be reasonable. Robbie still doesn't trust him, though, and honestly, I get it. I can't blame him for that. But speaking of Robbie, he and Sam are now starting a relationship, which obviously we saw coming. Which is fine because, like I said, Sam and Miguel aren't together anymore. Sam can date whoever the fuck she wants, and if that's Robbie, that's Robbie. I think that they work together. Plus, honestly, Miguel is kind of having let's be honest, kind of having a relationship with someone else, even if they haven't made it official yet. So, to be fair, he's kind of moved on too. Even if he does still have feelings for Sam, he has moved on. Um, I'm definitely interested to see how the fallout from Kreese's firing here goes. That's the biggest thing. I'm wondering if Kreese is gonna just try to take over altogether, or if he's gonna like try to buy the dojo somehow. I don't know. I guess we'll see. I'm very invested to see how these final few episodes go. But in the meantime, tell me in the comments below, what did you think of this episode of Cobra Kai Season 2? And for now, I'm Connie and I'm signing off. See y'all next time.